morning all. Welcome to my channel. It's been a couple weeks. I've had a lot of family in over the holidays and I'm just trying to get my stride back. The garden is a jungle. In addition to trying to process all of my harvest, and I haven't had much time to keep it under control. But what we're going to do today is talk sweet potatoes. So I want to swing you around and show you what I'm going to do today. Poopy, come on out. This is part of my sweet potatoes. There is one grow bag here in the front, and in this entire raised bed, well, half of the raised bed, I planted 4 potato slips, either 4 or 5, and I planted them late in the season. But I want this raised bed as part of my fall garden. I'm going to tarp it over and see if I can't raise some greens on until about December. And this is my grow bag here, and this has sweet potatoes called pumpkin. Not pumpkin, but sweet potatoes. Anyway, so they're all intermingling here. This I'm going to leave. Normally, you leave your sweet potatoes until you get a frost that kills the vines, or near frost. We are probably 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks away from a frost, but I need my bed. So I'm going to, first of all, prune back this mass of lovely foliage, which has taken off and done spectacularly well. Have no idea how many, or if I have anything beneath this foliage covering. I am pulling out some of my fencing here. This is was to keep the chickens. Mostly the produce is all done in the garden, and I don't mind if the chickens hop in and help themselves to anything else. But I want to clear out this bed right here and see what I got. See what kind of crop. Just 4 or 5 little slips in here after I pulled out my some of my brassicas. I think I had kohlrabi and broccoli in here, and I had some Chinese cabbage in here also. If you see at the end of this bed, I do have some more Chinese cabbage growing, Napa cabbage, and that's doing fine. Transplanted it a couple weeks ago, and it's just doing wonderful. So let me get in here, chop down some of these vines, and see what we have underground. Lots of roots coming off of these vines, rooting them in the ground. If we had a long enough season, we may get sweet potatoes at each one of these junctions. But I don't live in that zone. I did catch something else in here. Woo! He's gone. That's I think that's a vole, and that may not be a very good thing for my garden and for my sweet potatoes, because voles are herbivores and they will eat the roots. So if I have a problem with holes in my sweet potatoes in here, that's the culprit. I should get a cat. Actually, I think it might be a mouse, which I'm okay with. I'm gonna go let him go in the woods. Okay. Ooh, the sun is bright. All right, we did that. Now, here is my pile of greens. This weighs a lot. If I have as many sweet potatoes, the weight of my sweet potatoes as I have the weight of these greens, I'll be extremely happy. But something tells me I probably don't. Okay, here we have one of the slips that was originally planted. You can see here's a sweet potato right on the top. I am going to gently work this up. Well, we've got some small ones. Small, skinny. Here we have another one right here. See what this gives us. The root structure is very good. This is very good soil. Highly amended with compost. I kept it up all year. Long and skinny. I think I definitely got more in the greens department this year. Oh, I just saw another mouse. We have well, it could have been the first mouse. Oh no, he got out. Hey, little guy, how are you? I'm going to go put him over with... There he is. Whoops. Put him over with his cousin. Oh, and I see another one. We did. All right, I'm back. 4 mice so far. You can always count on more, especially if I hit a nest. So far, it looks like I'm more in the mouse department than I am in the sweet potato department. Now these sweet potatoes were planted later than all of my other ones. All right, another one. Oops, gotta go back with his cousins. These are this variety here is a Japanese sweet potato. Red skinned, white flesh on the inside, very delicious. You can eat the skins. They're a very delicious sweet potato. Well, there we go. That's a keeper. That's more like it. Ooh, okay. A little curly, but tastes the same. Well, I've got some in here. There we go. See how the sweet potato grows? From the slip area, all these little fingers of roots. Ooh, that's a lovely one. Well, pretty good. Pretty good. One that broke off. Really pretty. This is a purple potato, I think. Whew, look at that root. If I had given these guys time to grow, this would have formed into a lovely tuber. But since this is just purely afterthought on my part as a gardener, there was nothing else growing in this bed. There's one. This one would have made a nice, got something else growing down here. That was a deep root. That would have formed a very nice tuber if I had let it go. But since Jack Frost is coming, I want to get something in the bed that's going to give me something. There we go. There's the haul. Not very much, but you know, I'll take it. I know my other ones. See, this is a regular orange sweet potato. And these are either purples or the Japanese yams. Well done, garden bed. And we ran across some creatures of the garden, so it was all very worthwhile. Thanks for coming along with me. Short, sweet little video on harvesting just this tiny patch of sweet potatoes. I have 2 small grow bags at the end of these 2 raised beds that I have, plus 5 large, I think they're 35-gallon grow bags, which I grew my sweet potatoes in last year. I will link it up here, the video that I posted last year on my sweet potato harvest. And actually I think I have 2 videos, so maybe I'll put the playlist up there also. So thank you for coming along with me at Blue Heron Hill out in my garden on this gorgeous fall day. No leaves turning yet, but they're about to. So until the next time, please subscribe, pass this along to all your friends on social media and wherever, and spread the word, and give me a thumbs up. So until next time, we go digging in the dirt. Happy gardening.